What's going on, everybody? My name's Hakim. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back to
Critical Conviction.
Today's topic, the lost books of the Bible. Let's get started. Okay guys, so today's topic is the lost books of the Bible and why they're not in the Bible we know today. First, let's do a little history background. So when were these books written? These books were written between the years of 170 BC and 110 BC. So this is roughly around the end of the Old Testament and roughly the beginning of the New Testament. These 36 books are literary readings of the biblical times. So who wrote them? A lot of the authorship is unknown, but the names of the book take on other characters in the Bible. For example, Thomas, Judas, and Enoch. Now, historically, it has been proven that the names of these books were not indeed the actual authors. Whether it be that the book was written years after the author was dead, or another historical glitch that could have came along. So why are these books making such a big splash? So these manuscripts were retranslated in the 17th and 18th century, and then again republished in the 1900s. Okay, all that's fine and dandy, but why aren't these books in the Bible then? Let's open our Bibles to 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of God and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. So that right there alone says a mouthful on why certain scriptures in these lost books isn't in the Bible. A lot of these books were rejected by the early church solely because of the contradictions that a lot of these books had. But what some scholars will tell you is that these books are accurate because they have a few things that relate or coincide with the Bible, which nobody can deny. The only issue is the book in its totality might contradict what the Bible might say. An example, if the book of Genesis can coincide with the book of Matthew, obviously that was inspired by God. But if the book of Enoch and the book of Revelations have mixed messages on the truth about what God is saying, then clearly one of the two books are wrong. Let's use probability. If I have 5 kids, my youngest child tells me he didn't eat the last of the Oreos, but his 4 older siblings said he did, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to believe my 4 other children. No one is saying that these books are bad reads, but what we are saying is that they were not inspired by God. And some scholars will tell you that the Bible actually quotes some of these books. If that's the case, then let me ask you this. If I were to speak in front of a church and in my opening segment, I use a Gandhi quote, does that mean I believe everything that Gandhi taught? No. I'm using his quote for that segment, for that moment, for that time. So if there is someone quoting from another book that's not in the Bible, they may be using that specific line for that intended message. Now, the reason that the 66 books that we know today of the Bible are in and haven't been kicked out is because they coincide with each other. Matthew preaches the same message as Exodus, which preaches the same message as Revelations, which preaches the same message as Malachi. All the 66 books will have the same message, the same intent, and nothing will contradict it. So, quick recap. Some of these books do have interesting facts historically or geographically. All scripture is inspired by God. Finally, if we can believe that God created the heavens and the earth and he split the Red Sea, then I'm pretty sure we can believe he put the right people in charge to get his book correct. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Like, comment, share, and of course, go to the YouTube channel, Critical Conviction, and subscribe. Thanks for your time. Catch you next time.